God compares anakazo so that my household can be full. So when a principality brings government, you need another agent to compel people to come. You can build a church, but it will be empty. When we were about to start, and I've shared this story with you before. Number one, coming from Abuja, Makurdi to Abuja, if it's not God, it's a huge mistake. Because everything on my expenditure profile multiplied by at least 2,000%. Everything. From transport to accommodation, everything. In Makurdi, if you have 5 million or 10 million, you can get a tent like this. You use that is 1 year plus. When you come to Abuja, you say you are looking for 1,500 seater. They will tell you 1 million per use. You will now say, wait, what is use? You will need a dictionary to redefine terms. When I showed up, me and my friends, we moved around this city. From Kubwa to Gwarimpa we move around. I'm telling you, we move around. You come to this hall, they call a figure. We even went somewhere, they said, okay, what we'll do is to erect a tent, give us 2 weeks, but you pay 36 million per year. That was the cheapest thing we had, 36 million per year. Do you know the figure you are calling? What is 36? I went back to the place of prayer. I prayed, and God said, it is well. As I came out from the place of prayer, a friend of mine came to town and called me that is around, Evangelist Lawrence. And he said he wants to do his battle axe retreat. I said, okay, no problem. He said there's a church, there's an RCCG church that somebody told him to see the pastor if we could use the place. I said, all right, let's go now. I'm free today. We drove into the office. So this is a senior pastor, you know, the courtesies and all of that. They entered and were greeting. The moment I entered, the man stood up from his chair. What? How did you come here? I've been looking for you for 2 years. I'm here now. I've been looking for you for two years. I'm around. I'm in Nigeria. And I said, well, I've relocated to Abuja. He said, what do you mean? What are you coming to do? I said, God said I should start here. The man turned it to his personal project. He was the one that started looking for her. He now made calls until he took me to a ecumenical center. Meanwhile, ecumenical center is like the center of Christianity in Nigeria. So I started from the center. So we spoke from there. You don't know God. You don't know God. When we had to live there, we had just 2 weeks. How do you make the arrangement? These equipments we are seeing, don't joke. This is millions. In case you don't know the meaning of millions, I'm showing you. This is millions. These things we are seeing. We had to migrate and we needed to change all our equipment. And we had 2 weeks. I went back. As I was praying, I was praying because they had searched for 7 days. Nothing was working. We moved to the studio. I was ministering from the studio. When I finished, I go to the altar. And I finished praying. I went to shower, come out of the bathroom. I heard Opiaga. Oh. I remember, that was when I remembered there's a place like this. I called her. The moment I called her, let's see tomorrow, it is settled. The whole thing is history. We are here. Every equipment came out from where they needed to come out from. By all means, we are here. Because of one word from the throne room. You want to have rest, find God's presence. That's why God put Adam in Eden. If you are in Eden, you can't have high blood pressure. If you are in Eden, you cannot have any problem. There is dominion there. There is rest. The day you step out of Eden, know that you will start toiling. Out of the sweat of thy brow shalt thou eat bread. Because if you are not in Eden, you must labor. You must struggle. So the fifth benefit of intimacy is rest and dominion.